to do is, I better turn my soldering iron on, because what I've got to do now is connect these coils to canopy in series with the other coils, so that these take up the slack so that we get peak power output, and the power that's generated will charge up the capacitor. Well, obviously there's only one soldered on here, but I might add another one in parallel to it. But so this will fill that gap where we can maximise the amount of output. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just going to put some of my copper tape on the back of here, because I want to be able to solder the wire onto it without a thick wire underneath here sticking out, and so I'm just going to use a bit more. Actually, I don't know if I should do this copper tape thing. Actually, I don't know. I was having to think about how to do it, but thinking about it now, I mean, it's going to be floating in mid-air. I think it'll work. Yeah, I'll try it anyway. I can just solder a wire onto it and put some other tape around that. So oh damn it, flipping soldering is going to sleep again now. Where's my tweezers gone? Oh yeah. So you know what, I don't think copper tape's going to work too well. It's probably just going to rip and tear because it's going to be floating in mid-air, so I'm not sure how to. That's the best way to do that, really. Oh, hang on. Maybe if I just a sec. I've got an idea. You can tell I haven't been thinking about this for very long. Wiring it up. Let's see. If I have a bit of plastic underneath there, to support it. Actually, that might work. I'll get two of these. Oh, I'll get one of them and cut it. Do that. That seems a bit thick. Oh, better idea. Hang on a minute. I've got a better idea. There's some of this PCB scrap material that I had lying around. That's a bit thicker. That'll work. I won't need to use that or the copper tape. Right. So the idea, actually the PCB material will probably break, I don't know. This is thin fiberglass. I just wonder how much I can bend it. Well, let's see if I solder that on there. Oh, actually I know what I can do. I can stick that on the side like that and use the copper tape just to bridge the gap. That's probably a good idea. So, because I want a terminal facing up, you see. I could do it on the side. Right, okay, so soldering going to sleep again. So I'll get a bit of copper tape on here, stick it over the edge. And then I'll solder that I'll try and support it with some plastic glue or something. I don't want too much of this. I'm still not right, you know, my eye's still not perfect. It's still causing me some problems, but it's not as bad as it was. So if I stick that on the edge like that, cut that off. I just want to wrap around that corner. I'll do the other one. I've already checked the polarity of this coils. My negatives are facing outwards. So, right, do this other one. I'll take all the backing off because I won't be using it all. It's alright, stay awake. Keeps going, it powers itself off if I don't use it. Right. Move these bits out of the way. So I've got a little bit of copper there now, so I'm going to put some solder on that. And I'm going to... I could stick a wire on it, I know, but it's going to cause it a larger lump, and it's going to start rocking about on it. That's why I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible. Damn it, come here. I need to go and get that solder because I've nearly run out now. Need to go and order some, probably this week. Right, done that one. Each one of these coils weighs about 5 ohms. Registers 5 ohms, sorry. What am I saying weigh for? I don't know. They weigh about the same. I weighed them on the scale as well. Right, so that's that one on. Let's just get my meter. Where's that gone? I want to make sure that's connected. Yep. Making sure it's connected before I put the rest of it together. Right, that's good. Alright, so I've got a bit of circuit board. It's very bendy, it's thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some support material underneath here and solder that on to there, and then wrap it around. Then I can solder a wire on the side of this, you see. So what I need to do, oh actually I can superglue it. Yeah, I can just superglue it on the side, can't I? Yeah, that'll work. Hang on a minute. Right, so I'll move that out of the way a minute. I want to cut this because it's quite easy to cut it. Oh, that's a bit cockeyed. Oops. Hang on a minute. Didn't get it straight. That's it now. Right, so all I have to do now is just solder that on there. Oops. Without knocking it over. that. Right, that should make a connection all the way around. And if I get some super glue, just bend that back a bit. Okay, super glue. Put some super glue underneath there. On that edge. I don't want to get it all on my fingers, so use the tweezers and push it on the table a minute or two, or a few seconds. Actually, it'd be better if I don't use the table because it might stick to the table. What else can I? Oh, it's nearly set anyway. I want some sellotape. Ah, there's some. A bit of old sellotape will do. So don't stick it to my fingers. I'll hold that. It should be. That's a good terminal now. Yeah, so I can solder my wire that goes underneath on the side now instead of underneath, and that should be isolated because it's circuit board. Now let's check it. Make sure I've got 5 ohms and not a short circuit. Huh. Oop. Yeah, it works. It's just this surface wants tinning. I'm going to tin it. So now it's gone to sleep again. There we go. Hopefully I haven't destroyed the super glue because it doesn't like heat. Right. I think I'll just glue it back again. Right, let's see now. Yeah, we've got 5 ohms, so there's no short, so I can put one wire on this. Ooh, that's hot still. One wire on the side and one wire on top, and it makes it easier because what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it to the canopy with glue. So I'm going to basically glue this to the canopy like that. Then I'm going to remove the wire that goes to this terminal here, and that coil will go to that terminal, this tab, and then the other wire will go to the other tab on the front of the coil, so it's in series with that. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I mark that as negative, so this coil is negative, so this coil, this terminal here needs to connect to positive side, which is this side. Obviously it's AC, but you know, as in polarization, when this is negative, this is the positive when it's that way around, if you know what I mean. And then that other wire goes to this side. So yeah, so I'm just preparing these coils ready to put in, just getting them all done ready. I've got the other one to do now. I didn't cut that straight, so I'm just going to hang on a minute. I've got that bit of tape over the end. Oops, knocked it. Alright. Oh, that's good. I think I'm connected right now. You just chop this piece off. Tricky to do that without it, the scissors twisting and it ruining the end. Oh, that's alright. It's a bit long actually. I need to chop a bit more. That's better. Right. So I'm just going to lift that up and super glue that on now. Just like the other one. Ooh. Where's that sellotape gone? Oh, there it is. I'll hold that in place a minute, just a few seconds. Sellotape's just a barrier so I don't get my fingers stuck together. I think it didn't stick. Hang on. Oh. Ah, you bugger. It's not sticking. Hang on a minute. I think it'll be alright now. A bit more glue on it. Ah! It's run down the side of here. Oops. Nearly. Where's my acetone gone? So are we fixed yet? Nearly. Now I'm going to squirt some support plastic on the back. Get this glue out of the way. So get some of this grey stuff. Just tap that needle off, I don't need that. So I'm going to squirt some of this plastic around the back to support it a bit better. There we go. I'll be dry by tomorrow. And do the same with this one. There we go. I'm all done. Okay, that's ready to go install now, because I can solder it easy now. So I'll just check it to make sure. Oh, actually it's that one I just did, isn't it? I'm going to make sure that's not shorted as well. Good thing it's only a low voltage. Right, I'll check this one. I'm not getting a good connection yet. It's about 5 ohms. It's right, I've got to tin this one as well. Right, so oops, I'll just tin that. It's awkward to do this without getting my arm in the way. Just a minute, hang on. I'll just move the camera around a bit. Oop, damn it, fell on the floor. Sorry about that. I'll bring you down a bit. Oh dear, I've been so tired lately, I don't know what's the matter with me. That plastic's going to bubble in a minute underneath. It's already bubbling. That'll do. It's just so I can solder the wire on. Right, so I can unplug the soldering iron for now because I don't want to get burnt. So, right, now all I have to do... Where's my pricker gone? Because that plastic bubbled up with the heat, so I've just got to poke it in a bit. Right, that's good. That's good. If it shorts, I'll just get the file and file it back a bit. It's only a tiny gap, about 0.5 millimetre between that side and that side. But I put capacitors across these coils anyway, so it doesn't matter about additional capacitance. But now I've got that done. That's good. Now I've got that done, you can guarantee we're going to have a test in a few days' time. So I'm going to use some of the Yoo-hoo glue. That's the weak stuff, because I did think about using double-sided tape, but double-sided tape has a tendency to move, and I don't want these things falling out. Well, they'll come out if I put alcohol on them, and if I use alcohol that can dissolve this glue, but I'm just going to put some glue in the bottom of this trough, like this, and there. Right, and that'll fit, slot the coil, well, just put the coils in like this. Hopefully there's nothing sticking up. Oh, it's rocking a bit though still. What the hell? Oh, I just realised something. It's because it's round. It'll stick. It should stick anyway. Right. Put that one in. Put the other one in. I'll just leave that to dry overnight. I'm just rocking it onto the glue so it holds it in place, and I'm just going to leave that to dry overnight, and tomorrow I'll wire it up, because I'm not going to wire it up while it's going to while it's like this, because it'll probably just fall out while I'm wiring it up. So that was the idea of getting these things put anchored in place. So another thing I can do is I can just squirt a bit of my plastic glue on the sides of each coil, just as a little anchor, so when it dries it acts as a little hook, and it'll hold it in so it doesn't move around so much. So I don't want this thing to vibrate. I already checked the polarity, so I know how to wire it up. I hooked a battery up to the coils to find out which is the correct way to wire them up, so I know that this terminal is connected to the side, and then this wire that's connected to this terminal is then connected to this one, so it's all worked out ready. Right, so if I get a bit of my grey glue, that's this stuff, plastic, it will I'll just put a bit down the side there like that, and sorry, the light's not on it very good, is it? And a bit down there. I can get them out easily enough. If I need to get these coils out, I can just use a knife and break the bond. Well, I just don't want them moving around so much. There we go, that'll do. I think that'll work. I'll do a bit on the end. The other glue just makes the Yoo-hoo glue is not strong, and it means that I can get them out easier. If I'd used this stuff underneath, I'd never get it apart ever. But because I'm just tacking it on the ends with this stuff, it's easy to get it off with a knife if I need to take it apart again. Would have been better to use the needle on this bit, I think, but that'll be alright. I just don't want them vibrating and coming loose, you see. There we go. Okie dokie. I'll just make sure that's level. It's important that these coils are nicely even, because that affects the shape of the waveform. If we want a good sine wave, we need to get these nice and level. Wants to be moved back a touch, actually, a millimetre. There we go. It slides around a bit. Right, check that one. Yeah, that's brilliant. I'm happy with that. So, also I can put core material in here if I want, in the middle, but I'm going to leave it as an air core for now. I'd rather not use core material because it does induce more drag and it slows everything down a bit. So tomorrow I can just do my wiring, do the wiring and sort that out. But I don't want wires pulling on it right now, because if I try to do it now, the wires are going to start pulling on this and move it out of position. So I'm just going to leave that for now to dry. Trying to get it bang on in the middle. It's already drying, actually. It's becoming hard to move, so that's good. That's a good sign. Okay, so there we go. That's what I've done so far. Just nothing much tonight, but I'm going to leave that over there to dry now overnight. So thanks for watching. Stick it actually on top somewhere. Oh, it might fall off. Hang on. There we go. Oh no, it won't go on. It's smaller than that, so these things out of the way. That'll be alright there. Right, see you later.